Thank you so much for joining me today. So we are going to be looking at application based with a linear question. So looking at linear model. So this is a part 2 video. So first thing I'm going to be thinking about is reading this question and then breaking it down to make it easier for myself. A printing firm charges $35 for printing 600 sheets of header note paper and $47 for 800 sheets. First, we need to find the formula, assuming it is linear, assuming each page is a set cost. So to do that, I'm going to be doing a graph and plotting my information. So first thing I'm going to be thinking about is with my information, I'm going to have, this part will be dollars, and this part here will be the number of papers. So I'm going to do number of paper and this part here is going to be cost. So price. There we go. So first thing I'm going to be thinking about is we've got 2 points, and that's what we need to focus on. Our 2 points on our graph. So my first point starts at 600 pieces of paper. Our next point starts at 800. So I've got 600 here and I've got 800. Now the price for 600 sheets is $35. So I've got $35 and then I've got $47 for 800 sheets. So I'm going to put my 2 points on my graph, here and here. So I've got the start of my linear equation. Now if we're thinking about a linear equation, my formula is y equals mx plus c. So to start off, we need to find out m. M is the gradient. So that means we need to look at these 2 points and look at rise over run, and that will tell us how much is going up each time. So to find the gradient, I'm going to have to do rise over 1. Another way we can think about it is y2 take y1 over x2 take x1. So this point here, I'm going to say is my x is 800 and my y is 47. And that also means that I have x2, y2. This other point here is x is 600 and y is 35, which that is x1, y1. So all I need to do now is substitute those values into this equation. So y2 is 47. Y1 is 35, x2 is 800, minus x1, which is 600. So 47 take 35 is 12, 800 take 600 is 200, so my gradient is 12 over 200. I could simplify it, but I'm not going to for this. So I've got y equals 12 over 200 x plus c. Now, to find c, the best way to find c is just grab one of these points and substitute x and y in, and that will leave one variable. When we've got one variable, we can solve the linear equation to find out the value of that. So we're going to find out what c is. So I've got y is going to be 35 equals 12 over 200. I'm timesing it with x. X is 600 plus c. So I'm just substituting it in. Now I can solve that. So I've got 12 divided by 200 times 600, which equals 36. So I've got 35 equals 36 plus C. So now we can work out that. I know that I can take 36 over to the other side. 35 take 36 equals C. So that means C equals -$1, -1. Okay, now I know C equals -1, that's my starting point. So I'm going to start off by thinking about this and going, okay, well, if my equation, let's substitute everything in. Y equals 12 over 200 x minus 1. So that is my formula, except we need to change a few things. We need to use C for dollars. So our Y is our dollar value. So I'm going to do C. X is the number, so I'm going to do N. Take 1. So now we've got that, we can find out how much is it going to cost for 1,000 sheets. We can substitute 1,000 into N, the 12 divided by 200 times 1,000 minus 1, and it should equal $59. So the cost will equal $59, and that is if our value for each of the papers is exactly the same. I really hope that helps you understand how to find an equation and also how to break it down so we can solve it to then apply our understanding. Really hope that helps you with using linear equations. If you need any extra help, message me and I'll get back to you.